Hey, Hero fans, this is Todd. So, as you guys know, we got the new Geldor figure coming out, and it promises to be pretty cool. It's going to be an Origins version. Now, this right here is actually the Classics version they released a long time ago. And this, of course, was based on this comic right here. Now, what's interesting is when I saw this figure was going to come out in Origins, I thought, didn't we already get Gildor? And then I realized it was Koldar. Gildor, Koldar, they sound so similar. And I was thinking, I seen the axe, and I thought, we already got that guy. What the heck? Who's talking about what? And then I realized, wait a minute, they're two different guys. Yes, the coloring's different, but in my mind, for some reason, being they're both minor characters, to me, my mind just went to the same thing. Like, that's the same guy. That's the same guy. I've seen him before. And then it's funny, all of a sudden, all the flashbacks of, adults saying, they see Skeletor and Hordak. They'd always think it's the same guy because blue skin looks like a skull face. Anyway, but he's yellow, he's red, he's in the cartoon, he's in the comic. So it's kind of funny. Yes, they are different figures. So what I want to know from you guys is how many guys are excited about getting this? It's only a few days away, and this figure's coming out I'll put the link in the description for a pre-order. You got to admit, he does look a lot like Mr. T. It's Mr. T. And he does have some cool features. And in the comic, there was some cool stuff that was actually done. Let's go ahead and look at that comic book story together, and then we'll come back and look at the figure.
It's He-Man versus Geldor for the secret liquid of life.
He-Man and the Sorceress watch a scene unfold through the mists of sight, the Sorceress's magic window to the world.
Look, He-Man. Isn't that Prince Dakin? He was one of your childhood friends, and now he's in grave trouble.
By Grayskull, it's Dakin. I must help him. Run, Prince Dakin. Run for your life. Do not let Gildor capture you. Curses. Dakin's getting away. Ah, but I have you, Torgo, and shortly I will have your secret.
Somewhere in the evergreen forest, He-Man and the heroic warriors find Dakin.
Geldor wants the secret liquid of life.
My radar tells me no one is near. It is safe to talk now.
And only Torgul knows where it is.
If what you've said is true, then all Eternia is in trouble.
We can't just stand around here. Oh boy, maybe there'll be some work for me. We must go where they are keeping Torgul.
Meanwhile, Torgul is held captive in Geldor's dark and secret dungeon.
I shall never tell you where to find the secret liquid. You would only use it to do evil to all good people. So stubborn. Wizard, fetch me Torgul's daughter.
At your command. Ha ha ha.
Father, help me. Help me.
Moran, my child, what have they done? All right, the secret liquid is buried in the Org's cavern in the Mystic Mountains. Now let her go.
How can one let go of an illusion?
No! What have I done?
At the entrance to Geldor's dungeon,
Foul fiends, feel the force of the Sword of Power!
Evil wretches! Take that! And that!
Mind if I knock? Then the strength of my sting. Man, a giant centipede! We'll see how 100 feet do against the power of He-Man. So much for that slimy centipede. I'm not ready to be anyone's lunch.
deep inside the dungeon, the heroic warriors at last find Torgul.
Thank goodness we found you in time.
Too late. The evil ones told me they had my daughter, Moran. I believed them, and I told them everything.
Marin! We were to be married!
Torgul, you must take us to the secret liquid before Gildor and his monsters get there.
Quickly, He-Man and his friends reach their destination.
Over there, He-Man, in the Org's cavern. I hope we're not too late. The entrance is sealed. Ram Man, this is a job for you. Go to work. With pleasure. Sniveling dirty gnolls. We'll make short work of them. Careful, He-Man. They can drain your strength just by looking at you. Have to keep them away from me. It's done. The one thing I knew they fear. Their own reflection.
All who enter die.
Not so fast. You have me to contend with.
Right behind you, He-Man. I'll tear you limb from limb.
First, you have to catch me. And you'll need hands for that.
My hands untied. Here it is. I found
The secret liquid of life, and it's all mine. You'll have to get past me first, Geldor. That won't be too hard, He-Man, as long as I have your friends. Tila, Moran. But how? And this time, it's no illusion. You have me at last, Gildor. Here is the secret liquid. Ah, the secret of life. With it, I shall become more powerful than you, He-Man. Ugh! The liquid falls to the ground. Bring it back! Bring it back!
Look! It's fantastic!
How's that for a green thumb? Help! It's devouring me!
It's breaking through to the surface!
Let's go see!
Marin and I shall be married beneath this tree. Would you be my best man, He-Man?
He's always the best man. I would be proud to stand by you. He-Man, you are a man of honor and the true champion of Eternia. So this is Gildor, and you want to know, is it worth it? That's what you guys all tuned in for, right? So let's take a look at this and let's zoom up on this box. And let's just see how cool this Gildor is. Now, I wonder if he comes in a resealable box. I'm not quite sure. But you can see he has a standard packaging we've seen many times before. He's got his little artwork on the side. And he comes with lots of extra weapons. We're talking 3 axes, a shield, but no little liquid of life. And you can see right there, he's got what his face looks like. You can kind of see. And his armor, very similar to that of what we've seen with classics. And he's got the cool boots. Again, very classics-like. Now, I'm guessing that these are not just shin covers, but full boots. Those are his 3 axes and his shields. So cool. And while we're going through this, I want to know is, are you guys planning on getting this one? Do you think it's worth it? Do you think it's worth the amount? And if you don't know, we'll take a look in a few minutes how much this thing actually costs. So here's the back of the box, and here's the figure in some different poses. Let's get a closer look at that grueling face again. So Mr. T-like. Now, of course, if you're not a huge 80s fan, you don't know who Mr. T is, but if you're a He-Man fan, you probably know who Mr. T is. Of course, this would be Mr. T with gray hair instead of his normal color, but so cool. Gildor. Geldor. Anyway, very cool action figure in lots of action poses and action scenes. So let's take a look at the website and what it has called out there, and then we'll take a look at the actual prices they have listed for him as well. So it says here it first appeared in the mini comics that we just finished looking at, and you can see that basically he was trying to get the secret of life, the liquid secret of life, a substance that could reveal the secrets of immortality. And it comes with a 6/6 figure, 16 parts of articulation, shield, 3 battle axes. But how much? How much is this going to cost us? You take a look here. The timer's not right because I actually filmed this last night. But you can see here that the price is $20. $20. I mean, $20 isn't too bad. It's not that much, really. Limits 3. So if you buy 3 of them, that's $60. But who needs 3? You just need 1. So let me know. What I want to know from you is this figure worth it? Are you planning on getting it? And if so, how many? Put in the comments. I'm just curious to see how many people are getting this and how much you're going to spend. Anyway, until next time, good journey.
If you found enjoyment, like, subscribe,
and ring the bell. Do it.